Hey, welcome back to Kitchen Science. So today I'm going to review the Discovery Crystal Aquarium. This takes 10 minutes to set up. So we're going to see. So it's supposed to include an aquarium, some growing solutions, stickers, and some growing rocks. Some more rocks. Stickers. Growing solution. So we have 2 bottles of it. It's about 9 ounces of growing solution. This is sodium metasilicate and water. And the growing rocks are aluminum sulfate and calcium sulfate. Over here. Our aquarium. It looks similar to the aquarium from the underwater volcano. And it comes with a cool back poster. Some crystals. That's nice, you know. So we have 3 steps here. Okay, so we need to put some aluminum foil at the bottom of our aquarium. So I'm going to read the instructions and then be right back. Hey, welcome back. Or rather, I'm back. So after looking over the instructions, I need to cover my work area with some aluminum foil. So it says aluminum foil, paper towel, or wax paper. So there's some aluminum foil here. And it says to place a piece of aluminum foil inside the bottom. So you can place a piece of aluminum foil in the bottom of your tank here. Cut that. And it's supposed to protect the bottom of the tank, so you can reuse it. Okay, we have our backdrop. So I'm going to take the backdrop to the back of the tank. So I have some tape here, just a regular scotch tape. Now we need to remove our rocks from the bag. Sit carefully. Do not eat eye and skin irritant. And avoid direct contact with eyes and skin. So I want you to remove it and then break it. So what we're going to do, use my scissors and cut the top off of them. And I have a Ziploc bag here. Just kind of fold it over. I'm going to dump the rocks into the Ziploc bag so it gives me a little bit more space. And I'm going to break them inside the bag. Got my hammer, safety glasses, and I'm gonna break the teal one. So that's Tupperware. There we go. A little bit too much. Give it a small tap. There we go. Is it breaking till the size of a pea? Okay. So we're gonna use the yellow ones. I think I kind of pulverized the teal one. And when you use our foil to kind of sit it on, so carefully scoop them out. Use a little teaspoon. So you can mix and match the colors. So it says place one group of rocks in the aquarium. Make sure they're close but not touching. Not touching the walls of the aquarium. So the yellow ones are going to go on the left side. These teal ones are going to go on the right side. And I'm going to put a mix of yellow and teal in the middle. Right. So we have yellow here, yellow and teal, and then teal right down the middle. And this is one trash. Alright, so now it says to empty both bottles of solution into a glass jar. But I'm going to reuse this, so I'm only going to do one bottle. So, my growing solution. And the warning, the skin and eye irritant, so avoid contact with eyes and mucous membrane, harmful to ingest, so keep away from pets and younger kids. And eye irritant means safety glasses. Carefully pour it in. And obviously don't touch it, it's a skin irritant. So it says now to add about 25 ounces of lukewarm water. But since we're only adding half of it in there, I'm going to do 13 ounces. Of water. Mix it with a plastic stirrer. So this is a plastic chopstick that I have. So the growing solution is kind of thick, it's a bit viscous. So what you want to do is make sure you stir it until you don't really feel that the thickness. You can feel with you can dissolve in. So it's kind of thick like corn syrup. If you're a cook with corn syrup, it's about the thickness of corn syrup for making like a pecan pie. Let's mix solution into the aquarium. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pour it back into my spouted little bowl here. It says to be careful not to get it on your hands, so don't hold like the jar at the bottom. Hold it from the side, so at least if you pour it and some drips back down, you have like a little drip right there, it's going to drip down but not touch your hands. Yellow here, yellow and teal, and the teal. So we're supposed to carefully pour it so that we don't disturb the rocks. And we disturb the rocks. Probably should have poured along the side of the wall. There you go, so it's pouring down the side of the wall. It's making less splashes. Okay, now it's okay to pour a little bit more. You're gonna be cautious when you're first adding it in. Very good with half the aquarium full. That's the second bottle of solution and a little less than 13 ounces of water. You're supposed to add 25.6 ounces, which is kind of an odd number to ask for in the kitchen. You get a little bit of the green crystals forming, the yellow, and green right there. So it says it takes up to about 2 hours for these to fully grow. So I'm going to check back every 20 minutes on these. After 20 minutes, and the camera's about 3 inches from the aquarium. You can see it's wrapped in my index finger. You have crystals growing here, two down there, slide over, hop on the aluminum foil. Focus. Okay, we have some here. So this is 20 minutes. We're going to come back in another 20 minutes and see how much we have. You can see we have some more growth. More crystals. So it takes a while. It does look a little bit like the box. So I'm gonna put a few more rocks in here. The growing rocks in here. And I'll be back in a few hours to see what it looks like. Hey, I'm back. So it's been another hour. It's about 2 hours since I started. See, we have a lot of bubbles in the solution, so it makes it a little bit difficult to see the crystals that formed. So we do have crystals that formed. And they do look like what's on the box. It just takes a while for them to completely form. So I'm going to let this sit overnight and see whether or not we can actually get the crystals to go to the top. So I moved it off my kitchen counter, and now I'm sitting in, I guess, my little my science corner here. So I'll come back in the morning for one final view of the aquarium. Alright, so I let the crystals sit overnight and see if it actually gets to the top of the growing solution like on the box, and they did not. So I actually added in some extra crystals. I just put in a couple of big chunks of crystals, and they got about 3/4 of the way to the top of the aquarium. So 3/4 of the way to the top of the aquarium. So for this product, I didn't really like it. You know, I really wanted to like it because it looked so cool in the box, but it didn't really work out as well as I hoped it would. It looks really nice. One issue is all the bubbles. So I'm gonna zoom in so you can see, but the aquarium is really full of bubbles. So in the box you have this nice, pretty, clear aquarium with crystals that grow all the way to the top. But if you follow the instructions, I mean, you have a lot of little crystals and they look pretty cool. But for 15 bucks, it's kind of a lot. It's a lot. So, I mean, the stickers are nice, and the poster's pretty cool. So you can have a collection of posters if you're getting a bunch of Discovery products. But another thing about this too is that like the solution and the growing rocks. So I guess it will be seed crystals. You're not supposed to really touch them. So it's something that's really colorful, and if you're a kid and you're looking at this, you want to touch it, right? So it's meant for kids. It says swelling up, but it looks like candy. So it looks too much like candy, and I don't know, I'm kind of disappointed in it. I mean, that looked really cool. They said 2 hours, you have really long crystals to the top, and it's been sitting for a while, and that's as far as it's gotten. So, I guess if you want to waste $15, is okay. Even one of my crystals is kind of cool, but it looks nice, but I don't think it's worth the 15 bucks for it. And not to mention the fact that you're not supposed to touch anything, you're not supposed to get on your skin, not supposed to get in your eyes. You know, not supposed to taste it when the little rocks look like candies. So, I'm going to see if I can do this better. See if I can find a way of show you how to make homemade crystals, and see if we can do this a little bit cheaper, and where you can actually touch it and play with it. Because it was really, yeah, I didn't like it. I really wanted to like it. I really, really, really wanted to like it. So, yeah, kind of upset. I really wanted to like this. But anyway, that's my review of the Crystal Aquarium from Discovery. I'm going to buy something else from Discovery and see if it's a little bit better than the Crystal Aquarium, or if it's actually worth what it costs. So you want to waste $15, go ahead. I mean, it looks cool, but it doesn't look like the box. But I guess toys and things really look like the box. Yeah, you can't really touch it, so you have to be really careful with it. And you have younger kids around, they're going to want to touch it. So, from 12 years old, it's like what, middle school age kids. Yeah, no. So for this one, we're going to do some crystal experiments and see if we can do this better. Hope you enjoyed the video, and bye.